Hey, Dad, what you doing? Is now a good time? Remember last night you asked me if anything was wrong and I just mumbled and went to bed? Well, the truth is, I need to talk to you for a moment.
Huh? Maggie? What's going on? You suddenly want to talk? Now? You called me at a pretty awkward time. I'm trying to fend for myself tonight. I'm preparing for dinner right now, so I'm a little busy at the moment.
Oh, I see. I guess I did call at a bad time. It is around dinner time right now. If it's a bad time to call you, then I'll call back later then.
It's alright. Right now I'm in the kitchen, so hold on a second. I'll be right with you soon. Let me just put this in the oven. There, almost done. Now, how can I help you?
No, it's okay. I can call back another time. Forget about it, okay?
I told you it's alright. Geez, girl, 1 minute you're silent and brooding, the next you won't stop talking. Just hold on for a minute, okay? I just need to tell your mother that her dinner will be a little late.
Oh, okay. Thanks. I know it's kind of sudden, but I have something I need to ask you.
Hold on a second, this isn't some life-changing moment about to happen, is it? Should I be sitting down for this? Oh, hell, you aren't pregnant, are you?
What? No, it's not that kind of thing.
Did you win the lottery? I was watching the news tonight and they were saying that the winner of the 500 million Powerball still hadn't come forward to claim their winnings. After tax, that's still about 400 million. Damn, though, huh? 100 million in taxes. Did you know other countries don't take a penny? Land of the free, my ass.
Dad!
Speaking of my ass, I'm gonna sit on the couch anyway.
Dad!
I think the years are catching up to me. Standing around all day is bad for my back. It just starts hurting all of a sudden.
Well, you're not as young as you used to be.
Neither are you, wise ass. Nobody likes a wise ass.
You don't need to push yourself so hard.
I don't want to hear that from you of all people. It was because of your ultra marathons that I started going to gym again in the first place. I couldn't walk around in the state I was with you, up and down mountains every other weekend. Well, spit it out then. What did you want to talk about?
Well, it's not really anything big, but have you ever once thought about divorcing Mom?
Huh? What are you going on about all of a sudden? That's such a strange question to ask. Is there something you aren't telling me?
I know it must sound strange coming out of the blue, but I was just curious. I know it sounds pretty awkward. I guess I just want to know the secret to the perfect marriage, so I figured I would ask you.
I see. You want to know the secret to the perfect marriage, huh? No, I never thought about it even once. I've been happy with my wife since the day I met her. Now, before I met her is a whole other story. Damn, those were the wild old days. When I was on tour with the Crusaders, we sure had our share of groupies. There was this one night in Sacramento at a place called, what was it called now? The Cage or the Clap or something. It was a real dirty little place. This was in the early 90s before we started playing arenas. Gary, my guitar tech, brought these girls back to our dressing room and we all...
Huh? Jeez, Dad! Too much information!
Sorry, but your dad had a life too, you know? But to answer you again, no, I've never thought about splitting from your mom.
You haven't even thought about it even once in these past few decades you two have been together?
That's exactly right. Not even once. Hey, wait a minute. Why would you ask such a question in the first place? If you're gonna ask me something like that, then does that mean things aren't going well between you and Trey?
That's not it. Things are going just great between us.
Then why did you ask me such a weird question? That's not something someone usually asks their parents, you know? Something must be going on over there.
Well, I just wanted to make sure I can keep my relationship going strong, so I wanted to know what you thought. It's nothing serious, I promise.
Well, if you say so. You can always talk to us, though. You know that. Anyway, you need to take good care of him, and he needs to do the same for you. Oh, he's a great guy, and don't forget how protective I was of you when you first brought him for dinner.
I remember. You refused to speak to him all through dinner and then made him fill an application to date me.
Okay, maybe that was overdoing it a bit. But the more I got to know him, the more I realized that you were lucky to find him.
Hold on, what do you mean lucky? He's the lucky one. How can you talk that way about your own daughter?
You don't need to take it so personally. I've told you over and over again, but I guess I'll say it one more time. When Trey was just a little boy, he lost both of his parents and was so distraught over it. He's had a very rough life ever since then. He deserves to be happy more than anyone else.
You don't have to tell me that over and over again. I told you I get it already. Why do you need to keep reminding me?
It's because no matter how many times I tell you, you don't seem to get it at all. I have to keep reminding you all the time because of it.
I always make sure to take good care of him. He is my husband, after all, and he's not that fragile.
Well, if you say so. I don't really see it, though. How's work been going for you? Is everything okay? How have you been? The holidays are coming up, so things might get hectic soon.
Yeah, even though it's a small company, there's a lot of work to do. Thanks to Trey's help, things have been getting easier. We've managed to get all of our quotas on time.
Hey, even if your company is small, you're still the president, right? You need to pull your own weight as well. The company you run is small, but you aren't putting in the effort. Aren't you expecting a bit too much of him? Don't go stressing him out too much.
Whose side are you on, Dad? Anyone would think you were Trey's dad and I was just some unwanted daughter-in-law.
Alright, don't get so worked up. I'm just looking out for the two of you.
Well, at the moment, he just handles the documents. It's not really taxing on him at all.
It's because you're so sloppy yourself that you need someone to do it for you. Remember when you were here, you could never keep your room clean for more than a day before it looked like an army had come through. I'm so glad that he's there to help you. He's always so reliable. Oh, it looks like your mom is getting a little grumpy right now. She's starting to get really hungry. Poor thing. I shouldn't be mean. She did back-to-back shifts yesterday. I should go back to making her dinner.
I see. Well then, it's about time I started heading back home as well. I'm tired and hungry, so I need to go back and recharge a little bit.
Huh? Aren't you at home at the moment? Where are you right now?
Huh? I'm still at work, tying up loose ends. Being the president is a lot of work, you know. Someone has to run the company and pay the bills. I still have a lot of things to do over here today. I spent 90 minutes trying to fix the photocopier this afternoon alone.
There are professionals who do that sort of thing. If you have the time to spend on this idle chit-chat with your dad, then you should get back home as soon as possible. So then, I want you to go straight home now. Don't even think about stopping anywhere. Got it? Where's Trey?
Yeah, I get it already. Anyway, he's gone home. I don't want to overwork him and have you worry.
Very funny. Don't give up your day job, will ya?
I forgot you're the only one allowed to be funny.
I'll let you know when you are funny.
Jeez, tough crowd. I'm heading home now. Hey, Dad. I'm actually pretty close to your house right now. Do you mind if I stop by? I don't want to be a drag. It just might be nice to sit down and have a chat.
Huh? What are you going on about all of a sudden? I am running around the house getting ready for dinner right now, so I'm a bit busy at the moment.
Sorry about that. I just need to stop by for a while.
Well, whatever, it's alright with me. I'm assuming Trey is tagging along with you as well? Oh, I'm looking forward to seeing him. We agreed to watch the football game last time he was here, then things kind of got forgotten.
No, Trey won't be able to come today. He has to take the day off. He's not... well.
Huh? Well, that's unusual of him. Why can't he come over?
Well, he suddenly felt ill and needed to sit down. We took him to the staff lounge and gave him some water. Sue, the new office girl, even wrapped up some ice in a towel for his forehead. He said he was okay, got up and went back to work. The next minute, we all heard a crash and he was lying on the floor, so he isn't in any condition to do anything at the moment. He needs to stay at home.
Are you an idiot? Did you take him to the hospital?
No, why?
Are you serious?
He said he'd be fine, so I sent him home.
If that's the case, then head back home right away already. What do you think you're doing right now? He needs you to look after him right this instant. Oh, we raised you better than that. Go get a rag, dipped in some cold water to put on his head, and stay by his side. There's a lot of things you need to take care of right now. Don't you think so too?
Well, I guess you're right. I'll take his temperature when I get home.
Show some more urgency. You're not taking this seriously enough. Aren't you close to our house right now?
Yeah, I am. Right now, I'm at the convenience store near your house. I'm almost done, though.
Well, then come over here right now.
But you just told me to go back home. Why do you want me to come over?
Oh, you idiot! You can't even cook for yourself, so how can you possibly take care of him? Just bring him over here so I can make some food for him. Take whatever you just bought and bring him over here now. We need to make sure he gets better as soon as possible.
Oh, well then, can you make some shepherd's pie for me too?
Huh? This isn't the time for that right now. I can't afford to make anything for you right now. You're doing just fine, so go buy him what you need to and bring him over here already. And get some medicine while you're at it. Something to take his fever down, and some Gatorade or something to replenish his electrolytes.
Fine, jeez. I got it. Well then, I'll be there in a few minutes.
Good. I'll have some apples peeled by the time he gets here. They're his favorite. I'll see you too soon.
Okay, see ya.
Maggie, are you there? There's something I need to talk to you about. Hey, are you listening to me? Answer the phone right now.
Huh? What is it? I'm out eating lunch right now. I'll be going back to work soon, so please make it quick.
I just got around to talking to some people from your company, and I've been hearing things. They say that there's some issues between me and Trey. What's the meaning of this?
Huh? I don't really get what you're saying. What do you mean? What are you talking about?
I'm telling you what I've been hearing around your company. They said that he and I are not getting along at all. This doesn't make any sense to me at all. It seems that these rumors have been spreading around in your company for some time now. What the hell is going on over there?
Well, I wasn't really aware of that at all. I guess I'm the last one to hear rumors about the company. This is the first time I'm hearing any of this.
How could you not have been aware of this? It's your own company and your own husband works there too. How can anyone believe this nonsense? I think of him as a son. I can't believe that there is someone spreading all of these weird rumors about us. If this keeps going on, it could hurt our relationship. Maggie, I need you to tell everyone in your company that this is some kind of misunderstanding.
Why do I have to be the one to tell them?
What do you mean, why? Are you serious? I would have thought that was obvious. This should be the first thing on your mind.
But it has nothing to do with me.
Oh, that's not true at all. You're my daughter and you're Trey's wife. And this is your company. This is all for Trey's sake. If these rumors continue to spread, it's only gonna hurt Trey even further, you know? You have some responsibility in this as well. Even you understand that much, right?
Well, that's true, but it's just a bit of a pain to do so.
What are you talking about? You think this is all just a pain for you? Aren't you his wife? Take some responsibility over your own employees. He should be the most important thing on your mind right now. What is wrong with you? Get a move on it.
Ugh, I get it already. You don't need to nag on me all the time.
Don't you talk to me like that. You sound like some rebellious, moody teenager. I need you to take action already.
All right, I get it already. Ugh, I'll see what I can do. When I stop by the office tomorrow, I'll ask around and find out what's going on.
Good. I hope this all gets cleared up in the next couple of days. Tell me what happens.
Maggie, pick up the phone right this instant. What the hell are you doing? This is important. I need to talk to you.
What do you want? I'm kind of busy at the moment. Can't you wait until later?
I don't care if you are. This is urgent. Is it true that Trey passed out?
Oh, yeah, that did happen. I'm sure it's nothing, though. He's usually fine.
What is wrong with you? How can you just phrase it like that? You sound like it's nothing but a thing. Just what the hell is going on right now?
Well, it's because he overdid himself even though he hasn't been feeling so good. I just put it down to dehydration. It's been warm lately. No biggie, Mom. I think he just stressed himself out a bit. Maybe I was expecting too much?
Didn't I tell you this already? I told you not to push him so hard.
Well, yeah, that's true. You did, but it's not like he's some snowflake, you know. He's never been sick before that I know of.
So then, where is he right now? Is he in the hospital right now?
Yep, I drove him up there this afternoon and they said they'd keep him for observation. It all sounds like over-precaution. Maybe they were having a quiet day?
So I'm assuming you're also at the hospital? Which hospital are you at right now?
No, I'm not in the hospital right now.
What? Why not? Well then where the hell are you right now?
I'm out. I needed to eat. You know me, I can't think on an empty stomach.
You mean you just left Trey in the hospital so you can get a bite to eat? How can you act like this when your own husband has passed out?
Well, I mean, I was hungry and there aren't any food courts in our company building, so I decided to go to one of the local restaurants.
You were hungry? But what about your husband? He's suffering right now. Oh, whatever. Talking to you isn't going to get us anywhere. I'm going to go with your dad to the hospital to see him, so just tell us where he is already.
Oh, well, actually, Mom, I don't want you to go and see him.
What are you talking about? How could you even say something like that? Trey is all alone right now, right? Who's looking after him?
Well, if you guys come here, it'll just worry all of you. I don't really want to put that on you.
I suppose so, but if you're not going to do anything about it, then we don't have a choice, you know. None of this matters, so just spit out the name of the hospital already.
That's why I'm seeing that you don't have to go see him. I've had enough of this already, so just leave me alone. I'll talk to you later.
Hold on a second here. Don't hang up on me. Maggie!
Hey, Mom?
What is it?
Something happened.
What happened? Did Trey get let out of the hospital? You haven't been contacting us at all ever since he passed out, so I've been so worried about him all this time. But when you didn't give us any more information, we assumed he was okay and had been discharged.
Well, about Trey, the thing is...
What is going on? What happened to him? Has he still not been let out of the hospital yet? I want to go see him. Tell me where the hospital is so I can go see him.
I don't know how to tell you this, but he passed away yesterday.
Huh? What are you talking about? Is this a prank? Didn't you just say he was doing fine just a little while ago? I'm not in the mood for these terrible jokes.
I am not joking. I wish I was. Well, the thing is, there was an accident at work the other day and Trey got caught up in it. And by the time he arrived at the hospital, it was already too late to save him.
This isn't happening. I can't believe what you're telling me right now. This is all too much for me to take in. Why did you wait so long to tell me this?
Actually, about that, I have a favor to ask of you right now. Can you make some time for me?
What could you possibly want at a time like this? We'll have to start making preparations for Trey's funeral. I want you to come back home as soon as possible so we can further discuss this.
Well, it's actually about that funeral. The thing is,
What is it? Just spit it out already.
you see, I want you and Dad to take care of the funeral preparations.
Huh? What? Are you saying that you aren't going to be a part of this at all? Hey, do you even know what you're talking about right now? I mean, normally the wife would make the funeral arrangements and give the eulogy, so you should be the one taking care of the preparations here.
I understand that, but the truth is, I'm just a little busy right now. I can't be there for the funeral, so I need to ask you guys to do it instead.
You're too busy? What the hell has priority over your husband's funeral? Do you think this is even the time and place to say something like that? Your own husband has passed from this world. Why are you so apathetic to your situation? Are you in shock? Do you need help? Just where the hell are you right now? Tell me, now.
I don't think I want to tell you anything anymore. Where I am right now has nothing to do with you.
What do you mean it has nothing to do with me? Just what is going on with you?
Well, right now I'm currently in the place of my dreams. I don't have any plans to leave right now.
The place of your dreams?
That's right. I'm in that famous place right now. I think you would know it as well. It's so much damn fun for me. I just can't be bothered to leave it right now.
Huh? Are you drunk? You're not making any sense. I don't know how you can be so cold in this situation. I don't know where you are, but if you can't even show up to your husband's funeral, then I don't know if I can tolerate you anymore. I don't even want to talk to you anymore.
Mom, I want you to understand. These are some stressful times for me, so I just want to escape reality for a little bit. I just wanted to run away from everything, so please just understand for me. Let me be for now.
I don't get you at all. The fact you can't even attend your own husband's funeral is something beyond my comprehension. I have no idea how you can be so cold to your own family. I'm through with you. It's all over between us. I'm cutting you off. Don't bother ever coming back to our house. I'll tell Dad what's been going on between us. You are no longer a daughter to us.
I see. All right, I understand. I don't think I can explain it well enough to make you understand. I won't contact you ever again.
Your father and I will help with Trey's funeral, so you don't have to come. We'll be the ones to send him off.
Yeah, I'll leave that to you.
I don't think we'll contact you anymore, so you don't have to contact us either. Don't think of us as your parents anymore. Goodbye. Forever.
Okay, will do. Goodbye.
Maggie, answer the phone right now.
What do you want? I thought you said you weren't going to talk to me anymore.
Well, things have changed and I've got something to discuss with you.
Well, what is it?
You've been cheating on Trey, haven't you?
Huh? So what if I did? How did you even find out?
A lot of the people at your company came to Trey's funeral and they talked a lot about you. You've been cheating on Trey for quite some time now.
Well, what of it? I figured out he wasn't the one for me a long time ago. So I have some fun on the side. It's not that big of a deal. It's my life, you know. I can live it however I damn well please. I'm the one who built my own company from the ground up. I don't have to tell you everything that goes on with me. You're seriously so annoying.
You were having a thing with a younger man from your company. You promised him a higher position if he went out with you.
Jeez, I don't care anymore. Just stop talking to me already.
Most of the employees of your company were saying that you started to change the minute you began cheating on your husband.
I already told you it doesn't matter anymore, so just leave me alone already.
You told me a while ago that you wanted to know the secret to a perfect marriage. So that means that you weren't really getting along with Trey after all. You were lying to me from the very start.
Yeah, so what of it? It doesn't matter what you say to me, it's all in the past.
You really are an idiot, you know? Did you seriously think that we wouldn't find out about all of this?
Hey, you can't talk to me like that. Well, anyway, Trey isn't here anymore. I don't have anything tying me down, so I'm free to do what I want to do.
I can't believe that you would be capable of something so evil. You're going straight to hell for this. During that time that Trey was sent to the hospital, you decided to go be with your, a toy boy instead of your own sick husband? You are the absolute scum of the earth.
I keep telling you that I'm free to do what I want. Is that any way a parent talks to their child?
It doesn't matter what you say at this point. Even if I still cared for you, do you really think that you can get away with this? Besides, I don't plan on letting you get away with this either.
It doesn't matter to me anymore. I'm currently living the time of my life in my dreamland. Don't get in my way. Besides, isn't today the day of Trey's funeral?
Yes, it's done. He's gone. We just got home. I cried so much today that I don't think I'll cry again. My tears are gone.
So, isn't it all right already? He's gone, so it doesn't matter if I cheat on him anymore. I'm free to live my life as I see fit. Don't contact me anymore.
Maggie, listen to me clearly. I won't ever let you get away with this. I hope those words are forever burned into your memory. You better prepare yourself for the worst because I'm not finished with you yet.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to go drink all of my troubles away tonight. I hope you have fun mourning my dead husband. So then, see you, ex-father.
Maggie. Hey, Maggie. I need to talk to you for a minute.
What do you want now? I told you not to contact me anymore. You're so persistent. Can't you take a hint already?
I had a visit from the police today. It was quite the surprise.
Is that so? That's great, I guess.
That's quite like you to answer like that. Well, it was quite the occasion. We had some interesting things to discuss with them. I heard you said some strange things to the police recently, and they wanted to talk to me about it.
What are you talking about? I never said anything to the police. Hey, wait a minute, where are you right now?
Where am I? Right now, the police have been doing an investigation. They've arrived, and we're at the house right now. This has never happened to us before.
Oh, well, you have my condolences.
You really are evil, you know that, right?
Yeah, so? Anyway, you've been calling me non-stop for some time now. How many times do you need to call me until you're satisfied? Don't you have Mom to keep you company? Just how lonely are you without me?
Listen, okay, I'm gonna ask you one more time. It was you, right? You were the one who said those strange things to the police.
It doesn't matter anymore. I told the cops that you were having some issues with my husband, so what about it? It's all in the past.
So, it was you after all. I figured it was such.
And while I'm at it, I was also the one who was saying that you two weren't getting along in front of all my employees.
Why would you do all of that to us? Just what did you think your parents are?
Well, you're not my parents anymore anyway. So, everything's good, Mom. Can I go now? Have fun getting along with the cops, since it doesn't have anything to do with me.
This isn't the end, you know.
Whatever. I'll see you. Don't call me ever again.
Maggie, I need to talk to you again.
Again? You're so persistent. Why can't you just leave me alone?
I'm sorry to tell you this, but you're finished.
Whatever. I don't care what you say anymore. I told you already to never call me again. I keep telling you, but you never listen. You're just going to keep bugging me for the rest of my life at this point.
About Trey, it looks like he left a will before he passed away.
Huh? He had a will?
That's right. He was a very clever guy. He was always one step ahead of you.
I had no idea. Ugh, he seriously is a pain in the neck. Well, what the hell did he write in his will?
You really want to know? Are you sure?
Whatever Sure, just tell me already. I don't have all day here.
These are the contents of his will. It's written that he knew that you were having an affair with one of your employees.
So, what about it? It's not a secret I was having an affair at this point.
You were waiting for Trey to pass away so that you could run away with your toy boy, right? You were just counting the days until he passed.
That's fine. It doesn't matter to anyone else. It's not like I'm responsible for his death.
It seems that your company is also seriously deep in the red, right? You barely have any money left for the company. And it was gonna close down.
Huh? Wait, how did you know that? I never told anyone about that.
You truly are a worthless human being, you know? Trey was the one taking care of all the accounting, so he left everything in his will. Especially about your tax evasion, as well as your embezzlement of your company's funds. And it looks like you were trying to fold the company soon anyway.
Huh? Wait, he wrote down all of that?
And in addition, you took out money from Trey's insurance money, which you most likely used to go overseas with your boyfriend.
Well, that's right. It's all my money, right? So what's the big deal? I'm free to spend my money however I want.
Huh? What do you mean, my money? Oh, I hate to tell you this, but that isn't your money at all. You won't be going anywhere anytime soon.
What are you talking about?
Trey made sure to leave everything well documented. And thanks to that, you won't be able to know anything now.
What does that even mean? What are you talking about? What could he have possibly left behind?
It's evidence. I'm talking about all the evidence he left behind.
Evidence? Just what kind of evidence are you talking about?
What? You really want to know? Oh, I hope you have the nerve to stand it.
Quit beating around the bush, just spit it out already.
Well, you're sure to understand right away, so let me tell you. Trey left a voice recording of all the conversations you were having with your boyfriend. In addition, it contains conversations about the insurance, as well as your plans to spread rumors about me and him to your employees. And that's not all. It talks about your tax evasion and embezzlement of your company funds. And that is not the worst thing about it either. It also contains your talks about how you tried to bankrupt your own company, and the fact that you wouldn't even pay your laid-off employees and settlement payments. And to top it all off, it recorded your plans of escaping overseas. So, I hate to tell you this, but I don't think that you'll be able to run away from this one.
It'll be all right. I have a lot of money saved, you know. I'll be able to take anything you throw at me.
I told you already that it's not your money. The police talked to the insurance company and explained the situation regarding Trey's insurance money. That money you were supposed to receive will be withheld. And all the money from the company will be used to pay off the laid-off workers.
What? So, all that money is going to be used in settlement? I won't be getting any money from the insurance?
Isn't that how it should be? Because of you, all of your ex-employees have been left out in the cold. It's only natural that they would at least be paid that much. Since you're the president of the company, the responsibility obviously falls upon you. And you have no right to the insurance money either. You waited for Trey to pass away just so that you could get some free money. You have no right to receive any of the money.
So I don't even get a single cent out of this?
Of course not. You don't deserve any of it.
I don't even get to see a single cent? I'll be completely broke at this rate. What should I do? What can I possibly do at this point?
Well, about that. We told all of this to your boyfriend as well.
What? What did you say to him?
The same thing that we are telling you right now. He's now completely in the know of everything that has happened these last couple of days.
So that means that he also knows that I'm broke too.
That's right. And when I told him that, guess what that scumbag of a guy had to say to me? He told me it was all over. He doesn't want anything to do with you anymore. It looks like he was after your money all this time. He never wanted you for yourself, and now he has no need to see you anymore.
He said it was over? He doesn't want anything to do with me anymore?
That's right. But I'm sorry to tell you this, but it's not over yet at all. This is only the beginning for you.
No way. I lost all of my money. My boyfriend just left me. It's all over for me. There's nothing more for me at this point.
I just told you it's not. After all, we can't just let it end so simply like this. Right now, the police are heading over to talk to you and your boyfriend.
Why? What possible reason could you have for sticking the cops on me?
Isn't it natural? You have a lot to answer for on the legal side of things. You're going to be charged with embezzlement as well as tax evasion. Not to mention physical abuse. And possible murder as well.
Huh?
You were in the habit of beating on Trey, weren't you? I suspected it once you guys were here. He had a black eye and lied about it, saying that it was a door he walked into. It seemed that Trey would also show up to work with visible bruises all the time. And his death may have been related to your abuse as well. Your employees were very eager to spill the beans to us. Thankfully, every one of them is on our side. Do you even have a single person backing you up? You aren't going to Dreamland at all. You're more suited going to hell.
No way. This can't be happening to me. I just can't believe this is happening to me.
Oh, that's right. All of your workers have decided to pull in a team of lawyers. It seems that they're eager to take you to court. So, I would say that this is only the start of your hell, wouldn't you say? You won't be able to atone for this even if it takes your whole life.
What? They're going to come at me too? But there's no way I could even begin to atone for this. I don't have any money, right? If you want money, then you shouldn't be coming to me.
The money is not the thing that matters here. Your life is over at this point. You're finished. I believe your workers have the same idea as me. We're not fighting for money. We're fighting for Trey's honor. If I don't do that much, then I could never look at his friends and colleagues in the face ever again.
Why would you go that far for him? I am your own daughter. He's not your child. He's not a part of your real family.
You are no daughter to me. He was like my own flesh and blood, far more than you could have ever been. That's how your parents felt about him. You, on the other hand, have been a disgrace to our family. So you better be prepared to fight us. We aren't gonna let you get away with this no matter what.
I can't believe this is all happening. Oh, Dad, you've got to forgive me.
After that, I stopped messaging her and cut her off completely. I don't think I'll ever see her again. Maggie and her boyfriend were taken in by the police and are in court. At the same time, she's dealing with the group of lawyers hired by all of her ex-employees. She had to take out a massive loan in order to pay for all the damage she's done to all of her clients as well. It seems she may even go to prison for her role in Trey's death. Having lost her job, she has to atone for all of her sins. All she can do is pay back her massive debt to everyone. Everyone she's ever known has turned their back on her. She has no support at all at this point. There is no place left for her to go. Even though she was my own flesh and blood, I will never forgive Maggie for the suffering she put Trey through. I'm gonna do everything I can to make things right. I don't understand why she turned out this way, but I did raise her. I feel that is the only thing that I can do at this point to atone for Trey's death. I can only hope that Trey is resting peacefully in heaven right now.